Another project, another idea from the minds that now I'm talking about. This is let me write a verse with you. Because I got 16 questions for all my MCs and artists out here. First being, what's your favorite studio and or engineer? Like since you've been doing music, you know what I mean? Like you've been through a good amount of studios, you've been through a good amount of engineers, correct? What was the? And I guess when I say favorite, I mean like either the one that changed what you do, or it was just different that session, or I guess the one that's like I guess what a regular old favorite would be, like the one you feel most comfortable with, actually.
I'll say I got a story for you. I'll say this first. I'll start by saying it was a joint called Q Recordings. You know what I'm saying? It's in Fairfax and shit.
Okay.
I forgot who they said it was supposed to be. It was like Missy Elliott and Timberland or something. It was supposed to be somebody famous to stop through that motherfucker. I guess that's my problem. I don't be enthralled with fame, and like I don't ever be excited to meet nobody or be somewhere somebody else. So I mean, I'm just me, right? I'm probably the most comfortable motherfucker with who they are, but not at the same time. Like, but like I'm cool with me. You know what I mean? But so what I learned from Q Recordings is that niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers. And what I also learned was that with a crew of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta have a role, and everybody gotta accept a different role. You know what I'm saying? Like even if everybody wanted to rap, everybody gotta accept a different role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the front runner star. You know what I'm saying? And that, like I said, because you know we was a squad, right? We was trying to be the motherfucking new Wu-Tang, right? You know what I'm saying? So we was deep. You know what I'm saying? We tried to do that on tracks and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? We had this one joint called No Hooks. It was like 7 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? We had like 6, 7, 8 motherfuckers on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so and it was like everybody want to rap. Everybody want, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the last nigga on the track. Everybody want, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to tell the engineer what, you know what I mean? And I understand you be having, you know, niggas had their visions and shit, right? But, you know, the nigga want to be telling, nah, I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga will try to, you know, about the one take joint. Niggas will try to one take some shit and then have the engineer move shit around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Slow that down, move that bit, back that up. Can you take that bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nah, chill, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're wasting time. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing that we learned at Q Recordings. So we was buying 10-hour blocks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We wouldn't do the first time we bought a 10-hour block, we thought you had to be in that bitch for 10 hours.
You couldn't break the whole blocks up.
So we stayed all day.
Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, we stayed like a whole day. We came out with 3 songs, nigga.
Damn. That's crazy.
We was bullshitting so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to rap. Cause with me, cause it initially started off with the 3 of us, right? The 3 of us, and I'm probably eating up all your time and shit. We on the time limit. Let me shut the fuck up. What's
like we still writing the first bar, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was thinking like that. This nigga said 16. I'm motherfucking. I'm going for one of them 7 minutes. I'm doing JD shit, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
What is your dopest verse? Like, what song was your dopest verse? Do you remember that? Like, do you?
I got
a song.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, cause I got one verse that, you know what I'm saying? I always wrote the beat differently. So, you know, they like my children. You know what I'm saying? I love them all. You know what I'm saying? Cause they all look different. You know what I'm saying? They were all different. Cause I let the beat, you know what I'm saying? I let the beat tell me where I want to go with it, how I rhyme. The beat, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding the beat. And I don't ride it like how you think, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not riding the 1s and 2s or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with, you know what I'm saying? I do shit a little different. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not your actual punchline. You know, my shit, I might not be on beat for this line, but you know what I'm saying? 2 lines from there, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take you somewhere else real quick. And I be having this need to make sense throughout my shit too. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I end up like that. Cause man, I had this problem when I was younger. trying to be grammatically correct about everything, punctuation and all that bullshit. Like somebody gave a fuck if you.
And that blend into your music.
What? The grammatic?
Like,
okay. Like having the need to have it all make sense, and like if you read my shit, you would know it rhymes. You see what I'm saying? You would read my shit and be like, this is poetry. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I tried to write. You know what I mean? Not saying I always achieve that, right? Yeah. But I try to write my shit so that if a blind mother, I was about to say a blind, if a deaf motherfucker, read my shit, she'd be like, yo, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying? You know
some rhythm type shit, or like you said, rhymes.
Like rhythmic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I did the slash at every, you know what I'm saying? I was one of those type of writers. You know what I'm saying? You write with a slash or a comma, or you just space it out. Or you go line for line.
That's funny because I went through all of them. At one point, I put like a
me too. That's why I
put a bold ass comma. The bold ass comma means the end of 2 bars. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Now I just put 2 dots at the end of every 2 bar type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's funny. The slash. I went through the slash also.
Slash, just a comma, motherfucker. Just spacing the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Going this bar on this line. I was going through paper because I was doing just, you know what I'm saying? Bar for line for line. You know what I mean? So
your best and worst show. There's 2 bars. The best and worst show. When and where. What made it both of those?
Okay. We had this we did this festival, this wrestling festival joints, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like we had a whole crew there, the whole town was there, you know what I'm saying? We was all out that motherfucker. We was the whole day, we was everywhere. Like we was in Springfield, we was handing out CDs, we booked a couple chicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We went to Tyson's, we was in Tyson's, you know what I'm saying? Buying shit, niggas bought outfits, like, you know what I'm saying? We spent the whole day, like, turning up, right? You know what I'm saying? Fucking, we get to the joint, you know what I'm saying? The turnout lovely, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's deep, like, we like, oh shit, nigga. My nigga, I look at my nigga, the nigga is fucking sweating bullets. I'm like, nigga, you're making me nervous. You're like, yo, it's a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It was like a little, you know what I'm saying? We was like the third act, you know what I'm saying? Like the other joint, you know what I'm saying? They had like some little rock and roll youngins, you know what I'm saying? They had like some kids dance. We was like the third act. It was like a little, you know what I'm saying, wrestling festival joint. You know what I'm saying? It was like the third act. So we was up, and the niggas like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This shit a little different. It's a lot of people. I didn't think it was gonna be because before we was doing like little club joints and shit. You know what I'm saying? This was like our first actual on stage, out in the field festival, like stage performance, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, fuck, man. Like, so we sitting there debating. So we up, and me and this nigga like, yo, are you making me nervous? I'm nervous. You nervous? While we're sitting here debating how nervous we are, my nigga Ab shot right past us, ran on stage and started screaming, yo, we own this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And we looked like, yo, and like that right there was like, you know what I'm saying? That was the icebreaker. And then my man was like, I was like, we got to. This can't let this by. And we just got on stage. We get on stage, this nigga tripped. He tripped, but he tripped smooth like. It looked like he tripped and picked up the mic and like a basketball moved through his legs and stuff. And then like, you know what I'm saying? The beat dropped, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like fucking, it was fire, you know what I'm saying? You know, we did our take and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a festival. So when we started, like our first, we had like 7 minutes or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So our first 2 songs, you can see, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out in the field, but our first 2 songs, wasn't nobody paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's a few people around the stage and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you can see motherfuckers out there that like having side conversations and shit, you know what I'm saying? Going, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean, doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Over at the fucking face painting booths and shit like that. So then by the time we hit that third song, we had this joint called Gunsmoke. You know what I'm saying? And it go, you don't like me, I don't like you. So let's do what we gotta do, nigga. Let that gun smoke, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we get, you know what I'm saying? We hit that joint, and then motherfuckers was like, oh, and then it started coming up, you know what I'm saying? Running on the stage, everybody started coming in. We had a little good little turnout for our little set, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But we wasn't the niggas, nobody was there to see anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? A couple acts later, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like a go-go band or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's what you hoping for when you jump on, I guess, a bigger person's show.
Yeah.
That
So,
the niggas that came to see
a few
them,
more
be
fans,
fucking
you know
what you
what I'm
doing. Yeah, yeah.
few
Yeah.
more fans. Shit.
And it's funny because I was as you was telling the story, like, all right, is this gonna be the best show or the worst show? Like, which one is this the answer to?
So, all right, so you ready for the worst one, right?
Yes. Yes.
Like, so, all right, so this was like one of our first joints we called ourselves trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We just this wasn't even really our show. You know what I'm saying? It was a fucking open mic night. You know what I'm saying? So my man was like, "Yo, we had this. I don't want to call him fake because the nigga did what he could, but he didn't have no industry. You know what I'm saying? This nigga wasn't. He didn't know what he was doing. He just wanted to be a manager, right? So he was trying to like book us shows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would come scoop us up in his dad's van and we would drive to everything. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't got to drive y'all cars and shit. You know, come get it.
But that's the dude that's the dude we sometimes talk about, like somebody needs to play that role.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was a little Armenian kid. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother. We called him the Bazooka Brothers. You know what I'm saying? But and there's a story about that one too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he was like, yo, I got a show for y'all. So we get there and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's an open mic night. We're like, yo, why you ain't tell us it's an open mic night?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, man. And so he like, yeah, my bad. They just said we could perform though. Y'all know y'all like that shit because you know at the time, like we just, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Ab is so cocky that like we just love being in front of people. You know what I'm saying? It was our dynamic was job entertaining for people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my tall ass nigga, this nigga tall as shit. He motherfucking like 6'4", 6'5", got heavy bars. This, that, you know what I'm saying? He got that Atlantic City style, you know what I'm saying? He got the button ups with all kinds of flavored tin. He got a button up to match every 10 flavor he got. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them niggas, Ab flashy as fuck. He got on all the colors. At this time, FUBU was the hottest shit ever. This nigga had orange TNs. He had the Nike Air Max TNs. Mm-hmm. He had them shits in every fucking color. Lime green, lime orange, nigga. Lime green, lime orange, fucking hot pink. The nigga had blue joints, electric blue joints, and had a FUBU jersey to match every joint. And them swishy pants with the cargo joints. The swishy cargo joints. You can tell I'm dating myself, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he had fits, bro. This nigga Ab had fits, you know what I'm saying? And he was so arrogant that somehow we would always be like, yo, I don't even know how that shit works. I don't know how you even pull bitches big that arrogant. Like that, but somehow
confidence, nigga, confidence.
But because that masculine energy always, you know what I'm saying? And he always came with that shit. And you know, that shit rubbed off like his energy is ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we fucking so Ad like, man, you know what? Fuck it, man. We just gonna do it anyway. Cause his confidence was like, so he like, we about to turn all and that's another thing. When we walked in, these niggas was on the joint like, you know what I'm saying? We like, oh man, what the fuck? You got us at a rock and roll.
So it's different genres too, yeah.
You got us at a rock and roll open mic night?
Yeah, isn't the worst type of open mics when it's just music.
Oh my god.
No matter what type of music.
This crowd doesn't even, you could tell the crowd don't even like rap music. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got spiked bracelets and motherfucking dog collars and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So we like, yo, fuck, right? At the time, your best friend in the world was with us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we telling the nigga was in the nigga name, right? You know what I'm saying? So we telling this nigga, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't run on here and screaming your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? I don't want, it's like, it wasn't a fear thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I wasn't intimidated, but it was a comfort thing. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna tell no more of that story because, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even giving that no energy. But, motherfucking, so like we went out there, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? We on stage, we doing our little 3-minute set. I think it was like 3 minutes they gave. It might have been 5. It might have been 5. You know what I'm saying? I think we left at 3 minutes. I think that's what happened. So we do like 2 songs, you know what I'm saying? And right after the 2 songs, like song 1, nobody gives a fuck. Song 2, there's one old black lady with a drink, stood at the end of the stage, waving her hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if she was genuinely interested or she was just patronizing us or whatever the fuck happened. But you know what I'm saying? So she just, or maybe she was just super drunk. You know what I'm saying? It was changed. Maybe all that rock and roll shit had her head hurting anyway, because you know what I'm saying? That shit had my fucking head like, oh my God, I hate this, right? But so you know what I'm saying? We do our second song, and the fucking dude gets on stage. And like I said, no one gave a fuck. The one old black lady, she was like, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit like that. So the dude gets on stage. He says, when we say open mic night, we mean open mic night. And next up is so you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was just embarrassing, bro. That shit was so embarrassing, bro. I was like, man, that shit. But we kept going, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, if we had social media then, you know what I'm saying? Like it is now, we would probably be famous. But then I realized I'm not built for famous.
Yeah. Oh, word.
Yeah, I'm not built for famous.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
I understand.
We'll say that convo for the show. Put a pin in it.
Are you built for famous?
I definitely ain't. I definitely ain't. It's funny, like, and it's funny because you're saying like social media kind of taught me that I'm not built for fame. Like I learned it watching social media. Who or what made you wanna do music? Now it's tricky because I always I not disrespectfully, so don't take it like that, but I always distinguish you battle rapping from making music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not making music, but you know what I mean, songs and all that shit or whatever. So that's before I learned about, you know what I mean, your Jersey trips and all that shit or whatever. You know what I mean? So what made you want to do it more than, yo, I can write, I'm nice, that's it. What made you want to like, no, I want motherfuckers to hear what I got to say type shit. You know what I mean? Like who or what made you, you know what I mean, get to that point, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to you, yo. And I think I might have told you before, but Rakim's I Ain't No Joke made me want to tell a nigga step off, and then you could joke. You know what I'm saying? Like he made me want to talk to people like that. You see what I'm saying? Like he made me. So that's how, you know what I mean. My rap was kind of like that Rakim. I didn't want to sound like Rakim, but it just that bravado. That's probably what it. No homo, pause, whatever the fuck. But that's probably what attracted me to my nigga Ad. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew cool together, you know what I'm saying? Because his bravado, you know what I'm saying, was something I admired, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Be a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like the niggas arrogance is admirable. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope.
Niggas need
to make statements like that, boys, to their niggas. I don't know. Maybe they don't know when it comes to the arrogant situation, but you know what I mean? Niggas do need to give, you know, like, yo, this is like real shit. Like, this is what I like about you, man. Not saying, yo, this is why I'm attracted to you, but you say, you know, I'm like, this.
Yeah, that's why I said pause, because it's probably the wrong word, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, so that's dope. That's dope. I like that answer, Rock. Right, so your creative process, is there like is there a creative process to you making music, you writing songs, you getting in battle rap mode? Like, you need this, and that? Do you just need a pen and paper? Do you usually light up before you write? Like, what is it? You pour something? Like, how was your?
I'm always fried. First of all, so you know what I'm saying.
That's a life. That's a life.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Holler at me when I ain't. Goddamn. Check on me when I ain't. Yeah. So my process used to be, you know what I'm saying. I like for my music writing, I just want the beats. You know what I'm saying. If I had a beats to like what we doing, you know what I'm saying. The creative, just playing instrumentals, shit jump in my head all the time. So that would, you know what I'm saying. I would just sit back, cut the lights off, you know what I'm saying, blow one, and just listen to beats. And then I rap to myself, or even if, like I said, when the homies was around, we would rap to ourselves. We would rap, you know what I mean? And then once you catch that feeling, you say some hot shit, some shit you know what I'm saying, some shit you want to keep. You know what I'm saying? You write down, you know what I'm saying? And then if that's where I want to start at, I set some fire. That's my starting point, right? So I got my starting point, you know what I'm saying? I'm rapping that, and you know what I'm saying? So this is my inception of writing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll rap what I had, and then, you know what I mean, just keep adding on as I, you know what I mean? Just I write 5 bars, you know what I'm saying? The 5 bars I said it was hot, and I'll rap that over again and freestyle after that 5 bars. Start freestyling again.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And if I ain't like that, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, make it work. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of, you know what I mean. I just kept repeating the process of repetition. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time I finished my rhyme, I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even got to come back to that bitch no more because I know that by heart.
It's funny. This is the first time I've ever been doing it. This shit about to be fun, though. I'm about to have fun talking to y'all artists, yo. So it sounds like I'm thinking about your writing style. So it sounds like, okay, you wrote, like you said, you wrote 5 bars. You'll say them joints, and then you just start freeing. Then you catch something, and then it might be the next bar, or that might be the next wave, or something like that.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or if it was like, all right, so you know how to, right, so these 3 bars rhyme with these 3 bars, rhyme with these 3 bars, right?
Yeah.
So as I'm freestyling, you know what I'm saying, and you know, it's 3 bars in the middle that didn't work with what I was going off, you know what I'm saying? But these next 3, you know what I'm saying, but they don't rhyme per se. I got 3 bars to work to fit something in that hole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the freestyling part that's I'll say interesting to me. Because you know what I mean? Like with me, like, okay, I wrote that 5th bar, I'm sitting quiet and I'm thinking of words that rhyme or what I want to say next to get to bar 7. You know what I mean? I'm not audibly saying stuff to catch ideas.
To catch it.
You know what I mean? I'm and it's funny because I went through a lot of different styles of writing. Like I'm letting the rhyming words dictate the next almost. You know what I mean? Oh, that rhymes. Okay, what can I say in between that?
Yeah, what I got. I went through that too.
Yeah, but it's dope seeing like another style. That's about to be fun, my nigga.
So I just rap and add shit like that.
Bar number 7, random. Who would be a person you would want to open up for and or I guess go on a tour with?
Probably Snoop, you know.
That's because of all the extra activity.
But nah, I genuinely admire Snoop. I think he a GOAT. Like his freestyling ability, Snoop can really rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna act like this motherfucker. He not like super technical.
Barsmith or nothing, yeah.
Yeah, he not super technical, but he can actually rap and you know what I mean, stay with topics, stay on beat, stay with you know what I'm saying, rhyme pattern. Like, you know what I mean? So I would like to rock with him. Shit, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And you know it ain't gonna be no high drama type shit. Like if I went on tour with 50 Cent G Unit, like we gonna get into some shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that, right? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And you know we getting blasted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got that tension with it. Like Snoop would seem to me to be the best. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I would want it.
Okay. Another humble type question. So going back to your discography, which song and who outversed you? Like on what song were you outversed and by who?
Bro, I was outversed so many times. So many times. I've rewritten so many verses because I was outbarred. And then still got outbarred. You know what I'm saying? Out just, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? We had this. Was that the? Yeah, we had this song called "Click Clack." You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like my verse on that joint. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was, I don't know if niggas set me up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was like, yo, you gotta use that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And then these 2 niggas out rap me. These you heard what I said? These 2 niggas still out rap me on the track. I was like, yo, y'all set me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you we used to have freestyle battles in my crib. You know what I'm saying? 2 radios and a mic. I used to use 1 radio to play the music, hang 1 mic over the lamp, or the lamps or some shit. So they're like, you know what I'm saying? And play and record on that one. Like, you know, the little fucking karaoke machine mic recording and playing the beat on a bigger stereo, you know what I'm saying, with the speakers close, so we all, you know what I'm saying, and we recorded like that for like a couple years, you know what I'm saying, just and not like officially, you know what I'm saying, like this was cassette days, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, so I dub you a cassette, like niggas would bring me their mama's cassette, I do the little stuffy joint and fucking record over their mama joint, the session we had, you know what I'm saying, so, like I said, we would have. I told you my crib was the spot, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a little makeshift Motown joint, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas from around the neighborhood would all come in and we would make know what I'm saying? Little rap cassette joints. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I just let niggas have it. But you gotta bring your own cassette. So
Yeah.
if you want to show copy, because I got my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I forgot where I was going with that.
That's about who I versed you, but you said it happened a good amount of times.
Yeah, it happened numerous times. Yeah. So on that click clack joint, both of them outversed me, and they talked me into motherfucking. Just use that joint.
Keeping that verse.
Yeah, and even though I wasn't, I was having like writer's block that day or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this was like, I was like, I don't know, I was frustrated. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, yo, that shit fire.
Okay.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll let you hear it one day, and you tell me if you think you do. But be honest though, because I already, like I said, I already thought the trash.
I got. All right. How many names have you been through?
You mean in like
rap? Stage name.
One.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, because you always been Deuce. Yeah.
Yeah. I could, because my actual nickname as a kid was Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like everybody's mama called me that and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga Pop mom used to call me Two Shits. You know what I'm saying? But she loved me though. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm the only friend she liked. Because I would laugh at her every time she said it. Because I guess she would try to like irk me and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she would always talk big shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Now I laugh at her and talk shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know the women in my family. You make me feel like I'm home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I would, like I said, I'd go to Atlantic City and spend days, and I'd stay at her house, and she'd talk big shit to me, and I'm just giggling. We talking big shit. Like I said,
she feel like home.
You know what I'm saying? It's like talking to my aunts and shit. Like this is
it's
nothing.
Funny. I told you that.
And I was like the only one that could take it.
I told you that when I started coming to your crib. So like, just feel like I'm back home with all this family that's going on right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can't do no wallflower around these motherfuckers.
That's fine. Random. What object represents hip hop to you? Like a microphone or boom box or shell toe. Like what's
pen in the pad, baby.
Pen in the pad? Simple as that?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pen in the pad,
man. Instead of asking you when was that moment you thought you made it? Funny because a lot of artists that I've talked to is not gonna be artists that officially made it. So I'm gonna be asking, like, even with that being said, when you first started putting the pen to the pad and saying like, yo, I want to do this to the point where I want people to hear me. What was something that you did? I'm not gonna say that you never thought that you would get to, but it still surprised you that you did it. You know what I mean? Like maybe you shot a video or something. You just never thought you would get to that point. Or like you said, maybe the Atlantic Jersey type shit. You know what I mean? Atlantic Jersey. The Atlantic City type shit. You know what I mean? Like something, you know what I mean? What represents that or whatever?
So we did like there's another cat. He kind of like tried to call himself managing us. You know what I'm saying? But he took us on this motherfucking this goddamn New York tour. Like, it wasn't a tour. Now don't get me confused about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we went on a tour of New York, like riding a tour bus type shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But in this nigga vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he just took us around and introduced us to stars. You know what I'm saying? And like I mean, I ain't gonna act like it was a lot of motherfuckers. Like we met DMX, you know what I'm saying? We went through Yonkers, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We went through Yonkers, you know what I'm saying? We met DMX, you know what I'm saying? Met D'Angelo. That nigga's like Raekwon hype.
Yeah, I know. It's Richmond right there, so I know.
Yeah, like that video that
Raekwon hype.
How you think this nigga
so Raekwon's a new bar for hype?
Yeah, he like Raekwon hype. Yeah. For a little nigga, I mean, Raekwon don't fuck me, I know you're a gang. But, you know what I'm saying? For a little nigga, yeah. Nigga. Or Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you heard about that? Okay. We'll say that. Yeah, Tory Lanez beat up August Alsina.
Who?
Tory Lanez beat up August Alsina. And Will Smith happy than a motherfucker. Yeah.
You back to this verse, my nigga.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. All right. So what was that?
What? You was talking about the tour. We was talking about
Yeah.
the tour.
Oh yeah. So meeting all the people, you know what I'm saying, and rapping for him a little bit. You know what I'm saying. We met Case too. Case was another motherfucker we met at the time when he was hottest. You know what I'm saying. Right. When he was doing them Let's Get Married or wedding songs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And spitting for him a little bit, like, oh, shut up. You know what I'm saying? And hearing that shit from actual stars made me feel like, oh, I'm here. Oh,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, son, he's X said I'm hot, son. Son hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I fucking made it. You know what I'm saying? But we never went back to New York after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, like I said, I was excited to meet him. You know what I'm saying? But I was never like, yo, can I get your number? I want an autograph. And back then it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a picture, it was a fucking little
that's
joint.
Funny. In hindsight, I think that's something I guess I gotta give respect to New York on. Like, New York is that spot where they'd be like, cause the one time my DJ took me to New York, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to New York, you wanna perform and shit, you know what I mean? And I go in there as a nigga just sitting there and I'm just performing for these two people. Like, New York is built on, like, no, put on the show right here, nigga. You can entertain all of us if you believe it. Yeah, if you that shit caught me off guard like that. But that's stories you hear about when you go to New York. You know, you see somebody, you gonna rhyme right there, you got it, that's that you have, if you say you're gonna do this, then that kind of comes with the
this what you do.
Especially when it comes to MCing, especially I'm talking about, me big on lyrics and shit, like that's what it boils down to. You know what I mean? You know how a lot of artists are doing projects like an EP or 6 or 7 tracks with one producer. Who would that one producer be for you?
That I would want to produce a little EP joint?
Yeah, like one beat maker. Who would it be?
One beat maker?
Yeah. You know how Styles came out of the joint with Havoc. You know how Nas came out of the joint with Hit Boy. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean?
It ain't gonna be. It gotta be somebody.
It's up to you. Nigga, it's a dream.
Okay. So I'm going with fuck it, bro. I need Timberland represent VA. I need Tim to do my shit. BY, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he gonna work something my shit. It's something wild.
He gonna push you too. He gonna push you. He gonna push you and challenge your style.
But I like the challenge. That's why I say I like the beat to challenge me. So that it's some shit. You know what I mean? So I gotta get in between some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Skinny niggas and big girl sex. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in between the thighs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that.
Okay. Next bar. Is there a song in your catalog you wish you could redo? And I'm saying like it never happened. Like, like you never released it back then, but now you can release it with the skills you have for structuring the song, the producers you can have, you know what I mean, and knowing how to create a good song. But the idea was so fucking perfect back then. You know, but you know how now you wouldn't, I don't know if it's just a pride thing. I think about myself, like, I wouldn't redo a song because that's the idea I already did it type shit. You know what I mean? But if that never happened, like, do you have a song in your catalog like that?
Yeah. We had this little joint. We did a little motherfucking little EP joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Where we did snippets. You know what I'm saying? Some shit had came out. We had seen some shit that came out. It was like a Myson drop. And he had like 4 little snippet joints on there. And the snippets was like a minute and 28 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We had 4 little 1 minute, 28 second bar drop joints. You know what I'm saying? Where he just went in. So we did 3 of them shits. You know what I'm saying? I wasted fire rhymes on them joints. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my fucking, like, I killed the beat. I killed the fucking rhyme. Nigga,
so were they instrumental? Like, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they was instrumental joints. They was like little short instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like the engineer at the time, we didn't have a real engineer. We had this nigga that called himself. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, I can't double it up. It's not gonna sound right. You know what I'm saying? We're a real engineer.
You think that has something to do with it, as far as why they were so fire? Because I know a lot of time when I'm writing instrumentals, or I know me and Jay put out a joint where we just a whole bunch of R&B songs came out. We put a verse on the joint. Like we left the song as it was. We just put a verse on the joint. So half the work is done as far as the idea. You know me with the creative process. Half the work is done. All you gotta do is come up with the idea. So I'm saying, like, with this joint, do you think it was a situation where you're rhyming over a beat, you already got a rhythm that you want to go with, and the idea is just like Just pin the pad
Nah,
type shit.
it's because like I said, it was one joint. We did the minute 28. I had 2 to 3 verses for that, but it was only a minute 28. It was only one verse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was one verse I dropped on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I could have made it a whole entire song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it would have been a fire ass song. But we only did the snippet shit because we was like, we would call ourselves working on solo projects.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Niggas had plans back in the days, boy.
yeah, we had plans. So we was like, we did the group thing, and you know what I'm saying? We had the little group VA to NJ album and shit, that shit on that pit. So motherfucker. But like I said, all my music old as shit anyway. This shit on CD somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really uploaded on, you know what I'm saying? I don't be pressed to upload the shit on the internet. Because not to say I'd be famous if I put my music on it or some shit, right? But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? My shit, most of it really, like when me and Ab get together, like Ab don't even want to be rap. He don't even want to rap no more. But Ab, we hear that shit, Ab like, yo, I'm ready to rap, son. I got, because I found one CD, bro. Like, I don't even know. I hit the dude that we used to make music with. I hit him and asked him if he got any of our old music. He said he got all of it. You know what I'm saying? So but he never hit me. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got all of it. But I was like, yo, I need to get at you to get that. And he never hit me back. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of them stories, baby.
Yeah, but he never hit me back. But he's like, he got all our music. We had probably like 150 something like that songs. You know what I'm saying? My CD, I found one CD with 22 songs on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I be rocking. But we got a catalog of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, I dropped my, so we was working on a solo project. You know what I'm saying? My shit was reefer and rap. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like, and so that was for that. That was to let you know our fucking
that's coming out. Okay, yeah, I got you.
But I never made the whole song. So that's why I was mad. Like, I never made the whole song, bro. I could have made the whole song. That would have been on the jump. That would have been, you know what I'm saying? Something else with fire. And it was 2 of them. I had 2 of them. There was whole songs, but you only get like snippet verses. And I was killing them shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are probably 2 of my favorite verses. You know what I'm saying? Two of my good kids. Because I got some bad little motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I got some aggressive little motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really naturally aggressive, but I got a couple of aggressive, you know what I'm saying? My children are angry. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of them. So, you know.
Okay. Out the blue. Who do you think more of the responsibility falls on as far as the content of the music being made? The artist or the fan? A lot of times the artists will complain because if I made this type of music, the fans won't support. So they're making this type of music. And then you got old people like us saying, stop making that trash. And that be it. That's all we just said. Stop making that trash. You know what I mean? So
I don't mind with that shit.
Yeah. So like I said, who do you think more of their responsibility falls on? The artist or the fan?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Because as an artist, you want to do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You want to make your art, right? You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, that ain't gonna be some shit everybody get jiggy with. You know what I'm saying? The fans not always gonna be happy with the art that came from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make some shit for them. Because ain't nobody gonna listen to some shit that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you make music, when you make music from the heart, it's for you. It's because it's your feelings. It's how you felt. It's your art. It's your baby to birth to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Let it grow its own legs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shit like that. So if you grow a baby, you had this baby and don't nobody like your baby. You know what I'm saying? They make you be like, all right, so I got to give y'all something y'all like. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you something you know what I'm saying? I got to produce this child that's going to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the fans force you to make some shit. And especially, that's the problem with, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably why you don't get so much from the black stars, you know what I'm saying? The black thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Because they're making the art from the heart. You know what I'm saying? They're coming with that kind of art. And, you know, the fans want stupidity. You know what I'm saying? They want some ignorant shit. They want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? That's true. And not everybody a turn up type motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to make that kind of music for the fans when that ain't your personality. And if you stick to who you are, you can't make music for fans. Because, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just a future and you just motherfucking promiscuous drug addict.
That's actually you. Yeah.
And then it's fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's the turn. That nigga a turn up guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. What's your favorite album ever?
My
Not
favorite
yours,
album
not yours, but you know what I mean. That's out there. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say Reach for the Rap, nigga. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that question just like that when I do it. So then think about it, not interrupt the shit.
Yeah, you snatch that thought right out of the nigga head, right?
Yeah,
You
they gonna say,
gotta let the gears start
you know what I
working.
mean?
Yeah, let the gears start working before you snatch that shit out of there. Yeah, that nigga Mutombo my shit. Yeah, no, professional. Yeah. Fuck, man. God damn. My favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite. Wow. Damn, bro, you should have let me know about this, John, so I could have prepared, nigga. So, I think I might have, like, I think I might have 2 hours, but one of them, I don't know, bro. So favorite album all time is for me because this was at a point in time in my life where I needed that shit. So the AT-Aliens joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the time of my life, nigga, this was at the time of my life when I was getting bullied and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was listening to that, when that was my favorite joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that shit had me in there. You know what I'm saying? It helped me with the anger issues. No, that wasn't the bullying part. That was after my cousin died. That were where that AT-Aliens joint helped me. You know what I'm saying? With
was it because it was just it was an escape to like 18 was a whole nother place damn near, or like the stuff they was talking about?
Yeah, it was kind of like, because you know the AT-Alien shit was kind of like some outer space shit. It was actually out of this world.
Okay,
nigga, that shit took me off planet for a minute. So yeah, the mind space I was in after my cousin died, nigga, that AT-Alien shit put me in a joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then the bullying shit was legal drug money. You know what I'm saying? Then that got me through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was ready to be on my hustling shit, and then I got on my hustling shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And then motherfucking, and like I said, that album just for me was motherfucking. It put me in the headspace. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking love that joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's a dope ass album, bro. God.
Yeah.
Cause like I remember when we first started the show when you said something about it, and that's what they had in the New York trip, and I listened to a whole bunch of that shit, but I made sure I listened to that album straight through type shit. Like that's like listening to shit you loved back then, listen to it now, and it's still sounding just as good, or you can remember why you needed it back then. You know is the timelessness of good ass music, bro. Like real. Take a crack at this at just 16th bar, which is your favorite 5 and your top 5, or you wanna
favorite 5? Yeah, I got that. You know what I'm saying? That's easier than the motherfucking shit you just asked me. My favorite 5. Yeah. Rockin', Big Pop, you gonna have me giving you 7 to 8. God damn. Rakim, Big and Pop. I gotta have both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, motherfuckers be like, yo, I fuck with Big, I didn't fuck with Pop. Or I fuck with Pop, I didn't fuck with Big. I don't see how you couldn't fuck with them both. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like if you fucking love music, I don't see how you couldn't fuck with both of them.
And this is on your favorite list, not your top list. Because your top list is more about what everybody. If you just had to pencil in like this nigga check every box. This is the top 5. Your favorite 5 is more like this is your favorite 5.
Yeah. No, so this is my top 5.
Okay. Oh, this is your top 5.
This is my top 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was.
And them two still at one spot. I agree with that.
Big and Pop.
Yeah, that's one spot. Yeah.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? Rakim, Big and Pop. Gotta go Jay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? LL. LL. Because he's always had bars. He makes songs. LL was Drake before Drake. So if Drake is the hottest thing ever, LL was back then too. You know what I'm saying? Drake only used LL blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, let's sing. I mean, LL did a little harmonizing and shit, but this nigga Drake just flat out sing. That's the weirdo part. You know what I mean? But yeah, so and then I'm my last for the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made me want to say it because we just saw this nigga. And his energy
I
had
knew
me
it. I
so
knew it. I
fucking,
knew it.
you know what I'm saying? This nigga energy had me so hyped, you know what I'm saying? That I'm just fucking like, yo, this nigga is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how can
So
I
I
not
want
put him on this list?
to put Buster right there, but I also want to put Snoop there.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. Yeah,
So
fuck it, that's 7. That's
so
what we're
yeah,
doing.
that's what I said. I
Yeah.
was about to give you 7, but that's my I think of the top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
For me,
okay. All right. So what's your
my
favorite though? Yeah.
My favorite. All right, my favorite. I'm gonna say Black Thought, 3000. Not even gonna lie, Wayne.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Wayne. Fucking Black Thought, Wayne. But you know what I mean? I got motherfuckers like one song made me a fan of yours. You know what I'm saying? like yo, Straight Up Menace by MCA made me a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? I still rock Straight Up Menace to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my get hype songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Straight Up Menace. That made me a fan of it. And I don't know no other songs of MCA. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm not a fan. So we'll scrap that.
Maybe I had favorite song to the list then. Nigga, like that.
Yeah, right there. That's something you did. Me 5 favorite songs. And I guess I can't repeat neither, right? So
no, nigga, it's your favorite 5. I think that's the dope thing about favorite and top. Like a lot of times them niggas be on both lists, and that's the dopeness about them. You know what I mean?
We'll add them 7 to my personal favorites.
No, we can't do that shit, nigga.
And then add Wayne.
That's the 5th spot, nigga.
Yeah.
Your top Wayne, 5 is the 5th spot for your favorite list.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's my favorite list is 3000 Black Thought, Wayne, motherfucking Mystical.
Mystical?
Yeah. Because he another motherfucker that get me hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you can understand what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that Mind the Mystical was another one of them albums that, you know what I'm saying, I fucking love. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite albums too, that Mind the Mystical.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's that? That's 4, 5?
That's 4. That's 4.
Yeah, when in 5th spot, add them 7.
That sound good. All right, my nigga, shit. That's a verse, my nigga. That's a verse.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know my shit went over a little bit because I don't know how to count.
Nah, that's cool. Nah, I did the count, nigga. I was writing the bars, nigga. Like, and it's funny because most of the crews I was in, I was the nigga counting the bars for most of my niggas anyway, bro.
I wasn't the bar counter. I'm not a bar counter. I'm not a bar counter. You getting my art. And you getting how I paint. Man. But sometimes I paint outside the lines. It's okay.
Yeah, of course. All the words past the margin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was Write a Verse with Me. Title and working. But yeah, brought to you by the great minds of Talm Bout.
And
shit, till next time we out, bro.
For sure.